Hi guys. I know it has been a serious while, and I was gonna do a talk through, but every time I go a long time without filming, when I try to film again, I get like shy and awkward. I don't know why. I mean, I'm locked in my bedroom, no one's here, but anyways, I do. So I just did a voiceover, but sometimes I was trying to talk, so in some of the clips I'm probably like my weird animated self talking, but yeah, voiceover it is. Oh yeah, my hair is black again, so there's that. All the eyeshadow, well, basically all the eyeshadows from the Lorac Pro palette, and then actually it's like a Lorac look because the lip color I used was from Lorac as well. Do you guys say Lorac or Lorac? Lorac? I guess there's only one way to say it. Never mind. Lorac or Lorac? Am I even saying it differently? I don't know. Anyways, I use this really pretty color called Dominatrix, and I mean, obviously, you can see. Hello. Yeah. If you want to know how I got this look, then just keep watching. Jeez. Look how big my mouth is. So start by taking taupe, which is a light brown, just as a transition color. You want to bring this the highest to your brow bone because, like I said, we want to transition from lightest to darkest. So the darkest is going to be closest to the lid, the lightest is going to be closest to the brow bone. And so you just want to blend that out so there's no harsh lines. Sorry for my green sausage fingers because of my self tan. And then after that, you're going to take sable, which is a medium brown, and kind of put it in the same spot, but don't bring it up as high because, like I said, we want that transition. So just put it in the crease, but don't bring it as high, and blend that all out into the taupe color. And then after you have that blended out, we're going to go in with our darkest color, which is espresso. It's like a black brown color, and I'm making a V formation just because I like to have my darkest colors a little more organized because it's easier to make a mistake. So I'm putting that in the shape I want, and then I'm going to go in and blend that out with sable. I find that using the lighter color to blend out the darker color just makes blending a whole heck of a lot easier, but it's totally up to you. You can use a clean brush and not use any more color if you want, but this is just what I do and I find it's easiest. So yeah, you seriously just want to blend forever. I definitely cut out a lot of my blending just because who wants to watch me blend forever? And then, yeah, but like who wants to watch that? No one. So yeah, basically it's pretty simple. The key to anything with dark colors is blending. Then for my lid color, I'm just taking Bare, which is like the same color as my eyelid. It's just a really, really light beige. And I just wanted to even out my eyelids and have something to put on my brow bone. And then after that, we're going to apply lashes. I'm using these fluttery ones. They're the 615 from Salon Perfect. You can find them at Walmart. Then for foundation, I am using the L'Oreal Infallible Matte or Demi Matte or whatever it is. I like this foundation, and yes, it's a lot darker than me, but look at those hands, girl. They're not going to be green when I wash it off, but they're going to be darker. And so yeah, I'm just blending that out with a Real Techniques buffing brush, I think. And yeah, how rude of me holding up that mirror. Wow, Destiny, you'd think you're new or something. Is this your first video? I remember when I made my first video. Also, I just remembered that I didn't even apply a primer, but that's all good because we all know it's not like I went anywhere anyways. Hashtag no life. Hashtag I'm fine with that. Hashtag I can't believe I'm still hashtagging. This isn't 2007. Okay, then going into my concealer, I'm using the Revlon Photo Ready concealer. This is like my fave, tried and true. I'm just going to put that under my eyes and anywhere I get red, which for me is my nose and my forehead. And then I find blending it out with your fingers works best with this concealer because it's kind of thicker. I don't know, I don't like a brush and I don't like the beauty blender for this one, but with your fingers you get a nice full coverage airbrushed kind of effect. And once you're done blending that out, I'm going to go in with my powder, and my powder that I'm using is just the Rimmel Stay Matte and Translucent, and I'm just taking a small brush and putting that anywhere that I put concealer so I can really pack it on so that doesn't crease or go anywhere. And then for the rest of my face, I'm just going to take a larger fluffy brush and kind of fluff it over quickly because I don't really get oily there, but I still want some powder at least. Then it's time to bronze. I'm using the same fluffy brush and kind of just going over the places that I'm going to contour, but also the places that you would be sun-kissed, you know? Yeah, using the same brush because I'm totally not a brush snob. I'll seriously use the same brushes for like everything. I don't even care. Aren't I so low maintenance, guys? Haha, just kidding. Anyways, after I have my entire face all bronzed, I'm going to go in with my contour shade, which is, I'm using the Revlon Photo Ready Matte Bronzer. And I like to use the fluffy brush first. Like, I like to go in with the fluffy brush. I don't know why, but I like the effect that it gives. And then later I go in and chisel them out some more with a small brush. So yeah, I'm putting that where you would normally contour, kind of just being sloppy with it because I don't really care. And then I go in with a tinier brush and chisel it out more. I'm like a sculptor. I sculpt my face. It's pretty impressive. Michelangelo? Just kidding. I don't remember which ones are the painters and which ones are the sculptors. All I know is I'm one of them. Then for blush, I'm using the NYX blush in Mauve. I've been obsessed with this blush lately because it's super understated. So I put a lot on and then I blend it out with that fluffy brush. Then for highlighter, I'm using the one, the one from the Balm. And I'm kind of going in on that. I'm going in because I like to be highlighted. And then I'm going to do my brows off cam. Bam, brows are done. I'm applying mascara to blend my real lashes with the false lashes, just using Rimmel Lash Accelerator. I'm using a lip liner from CoverGirl and like Berry or something like that, and then my camera shut off and I didn't get any clips of me doing that, but the lipstick I used is from Lorac and it's called Dominatrix. But yeah, so super awkward, cut off to the end of the video. Anyways, leave any video requests you have below, and since I'm on winter break, I'll have plenty of time to fill those requests. Not that you guys ever request anything, really. You're always just like, hi, and I'm like, hi. And I'm like, should we just be friends? And I just stop making videos and we can just hang out in real life? Because, am I even doing things right? Do I even know how to YouTube? I don't think so. Anyways,